Hey guys, and welcome back to our brand new episode of our Farming Simulator Let's Play. We're starting over. It's as simple as that. And the reason why is because I really wasn't having fun on that previous series. I don't think I scaled properly. I just kept doing silage over and over and over again, and I didn't diversify myself enough. Well, I can tell you what, this time when we go through, I'm not restarting. I'm not using crazy unrealistic equipment, and I'm gonna keep it legit. I'm not gonna get bored. All right, so let's get into it. Let's keep our character the same. I don't want to put crazy rules on me, but there are gonna be some. I'm gonna keep it realistic, but I'm not gonna say no teleporting or anything like that. That's kind of, that can get a little ridiculous, right? So I don't want to say all that stuff. I kind of have an idea what tractor I want to start with. If we go here in the medium tractors, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a case. Yeah, right there. For about 150,000, you can get 261 horsepower. Now there is a cheaper one. There's a Fendit. Right now, if we go down here, you can go down and look at our Fendit option. There's a modded Fendit right here for the same thing, 260 for 90,000. It's way cheaper, so maybe we should go with the cheaper option in the game, huh? Darn, I was hoping that. What's this? This only goes at 185. It's only 51,000. 230 at 78,000. That's actually a pretty good deal. And if I get the BKTs on there...
Future me here. I'm going to explain something. So you see that 230 horsepower at the top? That's good for a starter tractor. Now, do you see how it says manual for the transmission? That's bad, okay? It's bad on Hutan Pantai. When you're going uphill, manual sucks. And I wish I would have known that before I purchased this tractor. Save yourself the headache. Don't buy manual. Buy power shift.
Alright, I think we are going to go with our Fendit to start with. This is the setup we're going with. 82,000 bucks for 230 horsepower. It is manual with a power shift. Kind of sucks, but it's what we got to work with. Okay? I haven't decided the field yet. So let's take a look at the map. And usually what I like to do on starting from scratch is to go through and see what fields are kind of ready to harvest, right? We're looking at the orange here. If we harvest this bad boy here, this is all wheat. We will be good to go. And you know what? We're going to come at this with a different strategy this time, guys. We're going to come at it with a strategy of let's get the heck out of debt, right? So if I go ahead and buy this land, let's go ahead and pop into construction, and I am gonna have to place a house and things like this on here because we don't want to sleep out in the wild, right? Maybe I'll just start by sleeping out here kind of in this section, but if I can, because I do have this. Oh, awesome, we can sleep right there. That way the harvester doesn't run into it, and I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and plop that down right there. And now we have a house. So that's our starting home. It didn't terraform the ground too bad. And I know you can sleep in there, and there's like a little wardrobe here. So we have somewhere to live for $7,000. That was a good investment. Now, I know what we're going to need. We bought our tractor. We're going to need a trailer to go with that tractor. And a harvester to go with the wheat. And I think this case harvester down here, this one, might be a good investment. We also have the Colossus, but that's kind of unrealistic with the 25,000, right? But this one, this is cool. I don't need more engine. What a logo. Oh, heck no. Wheat? Ah. We'll throw that on there for 500 bucks just for funsies. We are going to throw the license plate off of there. So let's go ahead and change the license plate to no plate. And if I could purchase it right now, I absolutely would. I'd love to get into wheat and crops instead of grass. But I think grass is the way to go to start with. So we are going to lease this bad boy for $1,000 of our money. And let's go find a trailer. We need a trailer to be able to transport the crop and sell it, right? So let's go ahead and find a small trailer. Only $3,000 to lease. Heck yeah. Let's go with the power tube. Okay, let's go ahead and lease out that header. Oh, I need a header trailer, don't I? Where's that case? 25 foot? That's the one I did. Let's grab a header trailer. I don't need the spare wheel. Let's grab the header trailer. Oh, I purchased it. Dang it. Okay, let's go ahead and, like I said, we are going to do this a little bit differently. So most of our shots are going to be in first person, narrated by yours truly. That's going to be the biggest difference this time around. Because I'm trying to have fun with this, so this is kind of my way of doing it. Let's see if I can I just detach it? Does it snap on? I thought it did. There it goes. Let's see if we can kind of inch out of here. Just trying to look in the mirror. There we go. We inched out. Okay, now we got to back this thing up to be able to take that over there. And we're going to need that trailer too. Let's go ahead and just keep backing it up and we should get an attach. There we go. Now let's take this on over. I don't think I looked that way. There was no traffic. Traffic is on, by the way, guys. So that's going to be something I got to get used to all over again. I do like wheat, but we are going to transform this into grass. We are going to do grass because I have a plan this time. By year 2 or 3, we are going to be making some money, okay? But right now, we got to do this. Let's go ahead and start the work on harvesting this massive field. Hopefully we have enough power to get up and down. Let's go ahead and park the trailer here off this dirt road here. Seems like a nice spot. I forgot which way the trailer's facing. That way, perfect. So let's go ahead and pull a little closer here to the field, because I'll be doing a headland, so it really doesn't matter. It shouldn't block me at all if it's over here. Let's detach. And let's swing around. Be careful not to run over their crops or our crops over there. Like I said, crop destruction is on. Natural disasters are on. These are all changes that we've made this time around. I love this map. I just really didn't enjoy the way I was playing last time. That's the truth. So we are going to take this guy. Oh, we almost got hit there. That's why you got to look both ways, right? And this wheat is ready to go. Let's kind of line it up as best we can. That guy's going to have to wait. And we do want to put on steering assist. I thought I had a wider working width. I guess not, huh? I might need the help window on, because this, I don't know if this stuff has swath. Oh, I forgot to turn off that. Oh, I must not went into settings this time. So let's go into settings. Thought I did. Okay, let's make sure all these are right real quick. Periodic clouding on. Automatic engine start needs to be off. I don't want the AI workers to do anything. We're not going to use them right away anyway. Okay, I think we're set. But I do need the help window on, I think. Because I don't know the working mode of this thing. Yeah, there's enable straw swath. So we can get some more money off of this field if we're doing that, right? Let's just kind of move forward. See if we can get that line to pop up. She should have left. Okay, let's go ahead and lower it. And we're gonna unfold the harvester. Kind of forgot to do that. Do our little check here. There we go, everything's open. All right, we're good to go. Go ahead and pipe out. No, I don't need to pipe out. Oh. There we go. We should be collecting it all nice and smooth. I'm gonna go into third person because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the case that kind of jerks its butt off the ground. I think so. I'm not too sure. Okay, so we should be able to get a good amount of wheat from this field, and then we're able to actually bale it all up. So that's gonna be a nice little thing for us to do. That'll be fun. And we got our little caravan up there where we live, you know, to start the series off, so that's kind of nice. This field will get us a decent amount of bales too to start. We will be selling off all of the bales, though. We don't need the money. We need the money. We don't need this, though. I did lease this and the other equipment. The only thing I bought was the tractor. So how we're gonna start this series is we're gonna be leasing like everything except the tractor at start, and the goal is I eventually want to get into sheep. So the plan is, you see that field right there behind us, behind our little home? I'm gonna turn that into sheep. So let me actually show you, because I don't know how much that field is off the top of my head. I might be able to purchase it now. Yeah, it's 381,000. I believe I took out all the money from the finance screen already after buying this field, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I did. So we are broke. This is all the money we have. This 290 something thousand. It's literally all we have right now. So we don't have enough for that field just yet. But we will. In year 2 or 3, we're going to have enough for that field. Trust me. So let's go ahead and get on with this wheat, and I'll be back when I'm done. Seems like a good time for a time lapse. I just finished loading all the wheat into here. This is absolutely all of it that we have here. If you notice, I got a new tractor. I had to get rid of the other one. I ended up selling it back to the store because it didn't have enough torque to climb these hills. So we're gonna take all of this wheat and go sell it. There is some left in the case there, which is why we still have it. We are gonna take this wheat, sell it to the, where are we going? The grain mill is the place we're going. Apparently it's right over there. So we're gonna take all this. Hopefully this thing can chug along and take it. We kitted this tractor out. I didn't record me purchasing it, even though I should have. We still only leased out all this equipment. The only thing we own is this case tractor here. Let's go ahead and take it to the grain mill and see how much we get. And guys, just so you're aware, I'm having so much more fun on this playthrough already. And it's just because it's not the monotony of doing the same thing over and over again. And like we're playing with vehicles on, we're doing things a little differently. You know, I'm not going to use unrealistic stuff at all. There's not going to be any real shortcuts, you know. Anything that's on the map is fair game, but I'm not going to use unrealistic items anymore. I think that's what killed it for me last time. It's like, oh, I could just do unrealistic stuff and yippee, you know. It's why I was able to have such a huge grass fields and it not faze me. Now, there's no way. If I were to do that same style of massive grass fields, there's no way. We are going to do our field up there in grass to start with. I have big plans for that area, by the way. But to start with, it's going to be grass. Right after we sell this wheat, by the way. We're going to lease out a direct drill and begin to drill the land. I think I might need lime and stuff too to get 100% yield. I got to think about that. I'm not really entirely sure. Let's go ahead and make a left turn here. The grain mill is right there. This tractor does have enough, you know, torque in it, enough power to be able to tow it uphill. Let's dump it when we can. Why am I not getting the dump icon? There we go. Dump the wheat. Let's go ahead and look at it as it goes down. Hydraulic press shooting up. All that wheat turning into dinero. Like I said, we have some wheat left in the case. We're going to take that here in a moment. But let's check out what we got. $12,000 on start from scratch. Just from that. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I did not think we were going to net that much money. That's awesome. One wheat field and that is 12 grand a year. I mean, that's a good deal. Let's turn the case off. Okay, let's flip this guy around. I guess it's okay if we go on our field. I mean, it is our field and it's already done with, right? So let's swing around, drive all the way back to the grain mill, deposit our grain. And you know what? Maybe we'll role play this a little bit and return the equipment and go from there. And dump the wheat. I don't think we gotta watch it. You can get a full view mirror through there, or you know what? There we go. $2,000. I was $1,000 off, but we managed it. Okay, we're gonna have to take a trip to the bank or the store, and we need two things. We need to return this trailer that I'm attached to. Okay, and we need to go and lease out a baler. I don't know, I'll go black, I guess. We're just gonna lease this out. We don't need much power to it. Hopefully it doesn't take a lot of our money. Yikes. We're just gonna lease that out. It is case. It stays in the brand here. Oh, before I forget, actually I'll come back. When I come back, we'll grab the quickie attachment there. Let's go ahead and attach this. Let's take it. It looks like it's off the ground. It looks like it's really high up. Can we lower it or like modify it a little bit? Oh, that's my window. No? That's my door. Okay, well, it looks like it touches the ground, so it does its job. This thing only takes 45 horsepower, too. So we have more than enough horsepower to run it. I don't know how big the bales are. I hope they're not terribly small. I hope we made the right choice. Otherwise, maybe we should have just went for the bigger one, but I guess we'll figure it out, right? Let's go and start baling up the straw. And the next step is to lease out a trailer, stack it all on the trailer, and then sell it all. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We want to turn on automatic drop. Okay, 3% already. Back it up. See if we can grab all this straw in one go. I think we can. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job at it. If we don't get it all, it doesn't really matter, but this is a little extra money for us, which is why we're doing it. I don't know how much, now that I think about it. If this only holds like 4,000 liters or something per bale, I mean, how much is it really going to be for us? Let's go ahead and bale all this up. It looks like it's gonna hold maybe about 4,000. That's actually pretty good, I think. Oh, more than 4,000. But I think you have to stop with these round bales all the time and wait for it to unload. 5,000. Let's check it out. Yeah, so you have to wait for it to unload and then you're good to start going again. Yeah, so that part of this baler kind of sucks, but that's really not that big of a deal to me. It's really not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and back this guy up. Ah! Let's just go this way. We'll come back for that line in a second. We just finished baling up the field and having all the straw ready to go. So our straw is here, right? And I have some straw left in the machine here. I can't get rid of it. So we're just gonna have to sell this back or return it, right? Because we leased it. Return this. We need to return that case harvester as well. And I believe then we're good to lease out a auto stacker. I don't know why I'm driving on the grass. Now we are gonna be doing grass again at the start. We are gonna get into something a little different though. I'm not only doing grass, and I don't even think I'm gonna combo a ton of fields. That's just not how I really want to play. Right now anyway. That could change in the future. Alright, let's detach. There we go. Let's go ahead and return this bad boy. And let's lease out. I guess we'll order it from our phone here. We'll lease out the auto stacker here. This one should hold our bales, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to spend the extra money, if it is extra money, to get the BKTs, just because I like the BKTs. Okay, we have enough horsepower to run this guy too. The red paint seems to be like ours as well. I need to take off my license plate on this tractor. I don't really care for license plates in this game. Hopefully it hooks up. Good. I know our bales are modded, right? At least the machine was modded. It's not like at a selectable bale or anything like that. These are normal size bales. These are 5,000 liters each. So this machine should be able to pick them up pretty easily. If I'm not mistaken, there's maybe 30 of them. And this machine holds 24 bales. So we should be good to go. Let's get ready and throw it in its operating position. It's gonna swing that. It should swing that arm down, right? Do I have to unfold it or something? Oh wait, no, there it is. That arm, yeah, there you go. So it's on the right. I thought it was on the left. So if I just pop over here, should pick it up nicely. Perfect. So I'm just gonna gather all these up and I'll be back when I'm done. I did the math, by the way. This is earning me a little bit of chump change. It's worth it. It's worth it right now because the straw bales are selling for $33 a piece. So I am gonna make a profit. A little bit of a profit off this lease. Here's our last bale. Let's go ahead and grab it and then we're good to take these to the store. I don't think it stacks them. I think it'll push them and then it should sell, right? Unload bills here. Perfect. And just like that, we got $4,000. Okay, this machine, for example, was $2,575 to lease out. So it paid for itself and then some. And we're paying for efficiency here. Why can't I fold this up now? There it goes. Switch this into the operating position. It's gonna lower that arm on down to the ground. And we have maybe 5 bales left. Yep. Let's go ahead and take our case. I don't think I folded it. Yeah, it's folded up real quick. And let's take it onto the store and return it. It's gonna park it right here. I think everything's in there. Turn it off. And we want to return, and return. Oh yeah, because I bought the header. That's right. So we sold the header. That's fine. Let's go ahead and turn in these bales. We're back at the animal dealer. Let's go ahead and begin to unload these bales. Probably not going to get too much from this at all, but it could be something. It's got to kick it all back. It's going to tilt it up. And unload the bales here. Boom, boom, we're done. Lower the platform. That's $837 extra that we didn't have before. So leasing out this, oh my God. So leasing out this machine here was a very, very smart choice. This arm should fold up here in a second. There we go. And we made a profit of around $2,000 just for leasing this machine here. We didn't lose any money, so good job us. I'll see you back at the store. Let's go ahead and return this item here. Return you, because we don't need you anymore. And we have a list of things that we need. I have it kind of right here in front of me. I need lime. That's it. We're just going to assume that we're able to run it. I literally have 260 horsepower, almost exactly on here. So we should be okay. Let's fill up the Colossus with lime. Our first step is going to be to lime the property, lime the field. So let's go ahead and fill this thing up with some lime. I just know lime goes quick. It's why I wanted to fill this up with 10,000 liters. This headland first. And begin spraying. We'll be leasing out a direct drill as well, as a matter of fact. Okay, that wasn't the part that I missed though. Yeah, this was the part that I messed up here. There we go. So now if I look at the map, just to make sure, and we say needs lime, our field is limed. We're good to go. And let's just pray that this 6-meter plow for very, very cheap works. I don't know if I need to wait or not. My wheels aren't off the ground. I mean, it looks pretty good. Pop it in the ground. Make sure allow crate fields is off. Good. Oh. Make sure we align it. There we go. Now we are going to get a little bit of stonage here. We could pick them up. I probably won't. Don't need to really pick them up this time. Maybe next time. Alright guys, I think I've decided I am going to hire a worker for the rest of this plow. This is just going to take me too much time. So, yep, we're going to hire a worker for this. Alright guys, so we just finished plowing the field. We had a worker do the majority of it. I stepped in and did the last little bit. The reason the money's so low between the last cut and now is because I leased out a bunch of equipment for us to continue the grass. That guy was going to pass me. For us to continue the planting. So let's go ahead and return the plow. We don't need it anymore. Let's go and drop this little guy off. Okay, and I think the next step, I have to check my notes. Once I return this plow, let's go ahead and hit return. Return the plow. There we go. My notes say that the next step is to fertilize. Okay, we're going to take our big Colossus fertilizer spreader with a 42-meter working width, load it up with this here stuff. There we go, solid fert. There we go. And once it's loaded with solid fertilizer, we should be good to go. Now, solid fertilizer takes a lot longer, I think, to spread out. So I'm hoping that however much we have here, it looks like maybe 5,000 liters is going to be enough. If not, then of course we'll buy more. I leased out a direct drill, as you can see right there, and a roller, as you can see right there. So the step after this is we direct drill with our drill over there, which, you know, now that I think about it, that might fertilize too. That'd be nice. I don't know if it does or not. Oh yeah, I think we bought way too much solid fertilizer. Yep, the whole field has an application of fertilizer. Yeah, look at that. That is nuts. Well, I'm just gonna let the AI worker handle this, and Have fun, AI worker. Oh, no, that's not the AI worker. Yeah, you know what? Have fun. You do you. Just seed grass and we're good. I'll be back when this is done. Alright guys, we just finished the farm over there and we planted everything. We unloaded the seed over there at the RV. We're gonna take this cedar back to the base. We're gonna take this cedar back to the store, return it, and then I feel like that's a good place to end this first episode of our brand new Let's Play series on Hutan Pantai. I hope you're ready for the next one because we have an absolute master plan this time. I'm not going in with just silage. We're immediately doing stuff I haven't done on this channel before. So stay tuned. I hope you're excited.